Making a good first impression is oh so important, and making a good impression on a first date, well, that can be a bit of a challenge. What do you talk about? I mean, where do you take a person? Thank you so much. All that can create untold pressures on a guy. Well, I had a chance to talk with Amber Kelleher about the do's and don'ts of dating, and I asked her, how does a guy come off as cool, calm, and collected?
Dating, do's and don'ts. What's a don't? Like show up with Metallica tickets when you know she's an opera buff?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question because, you know, as a matchmaker, I see people lose the date right away, and it's not just because of chemistry. Most people think, oh, I didn't have chemistry and that's why I didn't go out. But believe it or not, on the feedback, it has so much more to do with the actual setup of the date. So I have a lot of tips that go towards, you know, planning the date itself. So here are some ideas. Know her interests going in. Metallica concerts, probably not a great idea if she likes the symphony. So you need to ask the right questions. If you find out she's an outdoorsy type of gal, pack a picnic and head out to the beach. There's a Shakespeare festival that goes on. There's mountain plays at the top of the mountains. There's concerts in the city. So if you know her interests going in, she's going to really appreciate it. But there's more to it than that, because lots of times people don't think about the time of day, and maybe there's some, you know, you can, if a woman is working, for example, and she doesn't have the time to actually get dressed, go home, take a shower, and get ready. So when you're thinking about what time, don't make it for 6 o'clock for dinner, because if she gets off work at 5, she's going to be frazzled, and nobody wants to get dressed in the office bathroom of the building that you're in. So you want to go home, be able to relax, get in the right attire, and telling her the attire is important. If you're going horseback riding, she's going to need to have jeans. If you're going sailing on the bay, she doesn't want to show up in high heels. So that's also a really good, thoughtful thing that you can do.
Okay, spontaneity. You know, you want a little bit of that, but you only want it to appear to be spontaneous. What if the woman invites the man, the role reversal, and he doesn't like it? She's got tickets to a chick flick. How does he handle it?
There's a double standard there. The women need to also understand what his interests are. So it's a two-way street. Find out about each other, plan dates around the activities. Maybe he's not for you, maybe she's not for you, but if you're at an activity that you both enjoy, you're going to have a great time, and you're going to appreciate the thought going into it.
Leads me to the mailbag. Mike E. wants to know, what happened to chivalry? I'm a romantic, but girls these days aren't.
Yeah.
Should I put out or hold out? Mikey E.
Mikey E., you're doing the right thing. Chivalry is great. It's coming back. If the women aren't into it, she's not the one.
All right.
And also, you can check more tips on our website. It's KelleherInternational.com. If you go to the kron4 news piece, you'll see all sorts of dating tips and advice.
Beautiful.